UFC 325, Volkanovski vs. Lopes 2, results, highlights, and fighter reactions. UFC 325 delivered a night of high-stakes action and dramatic moments on January 31st, 2026, at Quito's Bank Arena in Sydney, Australia, headlined by a featherweight title rematch that had fans buzzing. Main event, featherweight title rematch. The centerpiece of UFC 325 was the much-anticipated rematch between featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski and challenger Diego Lopes. This bout marked the second time the two elite strikers met in the octagon. Volkanovski had previously atop the division with a decision win over Lopes at UFC 314. Both fighters made weight and hit the scales for the title fight, with Volkanovski at 144.5 pounds and Lopes at the 145-pound limit. Supporting bouts on the main card. The rest of the main card delivered competitive matchups across several divisions. Dan Hooker vs. Benoit Saint Denis showcased lightweight contenders aiming to climb toward title contention. Rafael Fiziev vs. Mauricio Ruffy pitted two dynamic lightweights in a striking heavy clash. Heavyweights Tai Tuivasa vs. Tallison Teixeira gave fans power punch exchanges and momentum swings. Quillen Salkle vs. Jamie Mullarkey kicked off the main card with gritty action from two rugged lightweights. Prelim action and rising stars. UFC 325 also spotlighted up-and-coming talent in the preliminary fights. Jonathan Micallef secured a dramatic rear-naked choke submission victory over Oban Elliott, finishing the bout in the second round and emerging as one of the night's standout newcomers. Keiichiro Nakamura delivered a spectacular comeback TKO via knee knockout in the prelims, securing his UFC contract in the process. Fighters like Don Marfan, Jacob Malkoun, and Lawrence Louis also impressed with decisive wins on the early card. Controversy at weigh-ins. Not all the planned action made it to the octagon. Flyweight fighter Aaron Tao was removed from a scheduled bout after failing to make weight, and an attempted deceptive weigh-in was discovered. His fight against Namsrai Batbayer was subsequently canceled, and Tao issued a public apology for missing weight and letting down his opponent and fans. Broadcast and global reach. UFC 325 marked another major international event for promotion, streaming globally on platforms like Paramount Plus and drawing attention from MMA fans around the world. Looking ahead, with the featherweight division spotlighted and several rising talents breaking through, UFC 325 sets the stage for fresh rivalries and potential title storylines in 2026. Whether it was championship drama, breakout performances, or fight week controversies, this numbered UFC card delivered excitement from the early prelims to the final bell.